welcome to National Lottery HQ on this National Lottery Day, Saturday the 23rd of September. Here's your host, Jenny Falconer.
Thank you, Alan, and good evening, everyone. Now, this National Lottery Day, we're not just celebrating the £19 billion that's been raised for good causes, but also a new home for the draws here at National Lottery HQ. This is where it's all going to be happening from now on. The machines are all ready and waiting. Here we've got the Thunderball, over there, Dream Number, and of course, Lotto. You want the... Okay. Okay. Did you hear that, Alan?
Sort of. If it goes quiet at that point, I'll speak.
You're very strict, aren't you, Ian? Oh.
Sorry.
Imagine you've got 100 opponents in front of you. 100 people wanting you to fail. 100 people wanting to take your place, but defeat them all and you could go home with a small fortune. Welcome to 1 versus 100.
It's brand new for Saturday night. It's the toughest quiz show on television. Welcome to the National Lottery 1 versus 100 arena with your host, Dermot O'Leary.
Good evening and welcome to 1 versus 100, a show where one contestant takes on 100 opponents, each of whom is worth £1,000. Now, keep answering questions correctly and they could win some serious cash. But we're not just throwing the money away, because just get one question wrong and they are out. There will be no money whatsoever and someone else from the 100 will take their place. So, everyone here tonight wants to play. Who's going to be our first one to take on the 100 tonight? Let's find out. Hello there. Young lady, you are the one. Please come and join me in the arena.
The one to take on the 100 is Jillian Lee Ireland. Jillian is an estate agent from Fife in Scotland. Is she the one to beat the 100? We're about to find out.
They're impressed by that elevator. Jillian. Lovely to meet you, Jillian. How are you? All right?
I'm great, thank you.
Okay, brilliant.
In shock, but
Are you?
great, yes.
Okay, you are part-time estate agent.
I am.
Okay. Is this the kind of thing you normally do? Do you like your quizzes? Are you into your general knowledge and stuff?
Yeah, I like to watch them, and sometimes I think it's the same with everyone. You shout at the telly because you know the answers and they're getting them wrong, but to be here is completely different.
What are you confident on? What are your favourite subjects?
I think being a girl, the celebrity, I like to read the celebrity magazines and everything. I know all about you, Dermot. And I'm kidding.
Quite terrifying, Gillian. I'll be doing the rest of the interview from down here. You are the 1, they are the 100, OK? Here is how it works. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. You're going to give me the answers, and the 100 are going to also answer. Every time you get a question right, each member of the 100 who gets it wrong is eliminated, and you get £1,000 per person. Your aim, obviously, is to keep going until every single one of them is out. If you do that, you walk away with all the money you've made, plus an extra £50,000 for beating the 100. But, and this is the important bit, get one question wrong, just one question, and you go home with absolutely nothing, OK? The only thing that's going to help you is that you can dodge up to 3 questions if you don't know the answer, OK? Now, viewers with digital, satellite, or free, if you can play along at home by pressing your red button. Are you ready to play, Jillian?
I am.
OK, let's play 1 versus 100. OK, Jillian. For each question, we have 2 categories. Let's have a look at our first 2 categories, Jillian. Pop music or politics? Judging by our conversation, I can imagine which one you're going to go for.
Well, you never know. Yes, you've guessed right. Politics is not my strong point at all.
OK.
So it will have to be pop music.
OK. We're going to go with pop music. Let's take a look at your first question. The pop group McFly takes its name from a character in which film? A, Back to the Future, B, Gremlins, or C, Raiders of the Lost Ark? Members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting to register your answer. The pop group McFly takes its name from a character in which film? A, Back to the Future, B, Gremlins, C, Raiders of the Lost Ark? Jillian, how are you feeling about this?
Confident?
OK, you're fairly confident you know the answer?
Yeah, just being a big fan many years ago of Michael J. Fox. Pretty confident that the answer is Back to the Future.
You've gone with A, Back to the Future. Get this wrong, you're going home on the first question. Get it right, still in the game. Let's take a look at the answer. Well done. Quite happy with that. OK, this is where you could score big. Now we find out how many people got it wrong and therefore how much money is in the bank. Let's take a look. I can tell you that only 4 of your opponents got it wrong. That is, however, £4,000. We're kicking off with you versus 96. Well done. OK. Let's take a look at your next 2 categories. Fictional characters or films? This is tough.
It is tough. I think I'll take my chances on films.
OK.
Please.
Let's take a look at the question. Gonna go with films. You're gonna need a bigger boat is a quote from which adventure movie? A, Jaws, B, The Poseidon Adventure, or C, Titanic? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. How do you feel about this?
Not great, to be honest with
Really?
you. Yeah. I mean, it's probably quite shocking, but I've never seen The Poseidon Adventure.
Ever?
Ever.
Really? Wow.
Don't say it like that.
Sorry.
Jaws, yes. Titanic, yes. Jaws years ago, though. Titanic, no. I don't think it was Titanic.
OK. Before we go any further, if you're feeling confident about your answer, you can play your double, which means any money you receive from knocking out an opponent on a question will be doubled. All right?
OK.
Second weapon at your disposal is the dodge. You can dodge any question if you're not sure of the answer. If you play one, you won't have to give me an answer, but the remaining members of the 100 will. But, and this is the important bit, the price of survival is you lose half your winnings so far. You will, however, most importantly, stay in the game, Jillian.
Yep.
So, how are you feeling?
Because I've got £4,000 there just now, although £4,000 is a lot of money, at this stage to lose 2,000 wouldn't be a disaster. So because I'm not confident about the answer to this one, I think that I'm willing to take that risk.
OK, you're going to dodge the question. You're going to need a bigger boat is a quote from which adventure movie? A, Jaws, B, the Poseidon Adventure, or C, Titanic. What would you have guessed at?
I would have guessed the Poseidon Adventure.
Okay, you would have said the Poseidon Adventure. Let's see what the answer is. It was Jaws, so you were right to dodge. Well done. Now we see if your dodge paid off, because we see how many people, even though you're not going to make any money for them, let's see how many people got the answer wrong. I can tell you 12 got it wrong, OK? So even though we slashed your total down to 2,000, it's now you versus 84. Well done.
Okay.
Let's take a look at your next two categories. Fashion or cities?
Cities, I should be good at.
Why so?
Because I used to work for an airline. Fashion, I know a little bit about fashion, about some designers, etc. But then the question might not be based on a simple question like
Sure.
designers. Cities?
We go with cities?
Yeah.
OK. We're going with cities. Let's take a look at the question, please. St Mark's Basilica is a famous landmark in which Italian city? A, Florence, B, Naples, or C, Venice. Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. St Mark's Basilica is a famous landmark in which Italian city? A, Florence, B, Naples, C, Venice.
I think I know which one it is.
OK. If you give me the wrong answer, you're out. It's you versus
I know
84.
that.
You got your two dodges, and you can play your double.
Yep. I would like to play my double, please, and go with Venice.
We're going with Venice, C, and we're playing Jillian's double. St Mark's Basilica is a famous landmark in which Italian city? She's either walking away right now with nothing, or potentially she could win big here. Let's see what the correct answer is.
Can't look.
Well done. Well done, Julie. OK, let's now find out if the gamble paid off. You played your double on that. Let's see how many people out of your opponents got that question wrong. Line them up. All the reds are there. I can tell you... No, that's pretty good. I can tell you 22 got it wrong, yeah? That's 22,000. We double that to 44,000. Your new total is £46,000. Well played. And as good as that is, she doesn't get her hands on any money until she knocks out all remaining members of the 100s. Let's see where this leaves you. It's you versus 62. That was a great round for you. Well played. Still got two dodges left as well. Let's take a look at the next two categories. Television or books and authors? What are your thoughts?
Not very good in books and authors. I do read books, but I like to read biographies, autobiographies. I don't read a lot of fiction. When it comes down to those two categories, I don't really think that I have a choice, because books and authors I really don't have enough knowledge of. So I think I'd like to go with television, please.
Fair enough. Let's take a look at your question. We're going with television, please. In the classic cartoon The Wacky Races, which vehicle was operated by Luke and Blubber Bear? A, the Arkansas Chuggabug, B, the Buzzwagon, or C, the Crimson Hay Baler? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting.
To be honest with you, I have no idea. No idea. Never seen it in my life. I've heard of the Wacky Races, but I've never watched it. Can I go back to books and authors, please?
You versus 62. 46,000 in the bank, 2 dodges left. Possible 158,000 to win tonight.
The most important thing is to stay in the game. I mean, I don't want to use a dodge, but it's better to have my money and still be here.
And take the dodge?
And take the dodge.
Okay, we're taking the dodge on this. In the classic cartoon, The Wacky Races, which vehicle was occupied by Luke and Blubber Bear? A, the Arkansas Chuggabug, B, the Buzzwagon, C, the Crimson Hay Baler. What would you have guessed at?
A, Arkansas Chuggabug.
Would have gone with A, the Arkansas Chuggabug. Let's see if that was the right answer. Oh, it was. Okay, this is not the end of the world. We've halved that prize fund down to £23,000, all right? Still an awful lot of money.
Yep.
Still got 1 dodge, but let's see how many people, even though you're not going to win any money off it, let's see how many people got that answer wrong. That's not bad at all. Let's see those reds.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I can tell you, 37 got the answer wrong. So even though your total after the dodge is 23,000, it's now you versus 25. Well done. Playing it well.
I've only got 1 dodge left.
I know, but you know, you're using them when you need to use them, and you're knocking out a lot of people as you're going. That's all part and parcel of the game.
That was a good one.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look at your next 2 categories. Events of 2006 or the bonus dodge. Okay, you've now knocked out over 75 of your opponents, and that means you get a chance to earn a bonus dodge, which obviously could be vital in beating the remaining members of the 100. However, get it wrong and you are out, and one of the remaining members will take your place, okay? So, what's it going to be?
Events of 2006 sounds like a pretty good option. But I need an extra dodge, don't I?
Tough, isn't it?
Okay, go for it. Bonus
Sure?
dodge, yep.
Okay, so we're going to go with the bonus dodge. Have a listen to this.
There are 9 million bicycles in Beijing. That's a fact. It's a thing we can't deny. Like the fact that
Lovely. So we've heard the clip. Here's the question. Name the singer of this hit record. A, Katie Melua, B, Joss Stone, C, Norah Jones. Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. No idea?
It's not Joss Stone.
Okay.
She has a much more soul-type voice. And that's not the kind of music that she does. I'm guessing it's Norah Jones. Katie Melua, I've heard some of her stuff, but it sounds more the type of music that Norah Jones produces.
Well, here's the situation. It's you versus 25. You've got a dodge left, but you can't use that because it's a bonus dodge question.
I'm going to go with Norah Jones.
Definitely?
Definitely.
So far, Jillian has beaten 75 of her opponents and has £23,000 in the bank. However, if she eliminates the remaining 25 opponents, she could be taking home in excess of £95,000. Can she go all the way? We'll find out after we go live to National Lottery HQ for the first of tonight's lottery draws, which are Thunderball and Dream Number. We'll see you soon.
Welcome to National Lottery HQ on this Saturday, the 30th of September. Here's your host, Jenny Falconer.
Thank Thank you, Alan. Hello. Welcome to our new home here at Lottery Headquarters, where we're standing by with not one, not two, but 3 live draws. Now, Alan, you've spent 12 years talking about Lottery HQ. How does it feel to finally be here?
It's fantastic. Right here at the heart of where it all happens, Jenny.
You see, we can hear you, but we can't see you, so I want to know where you actually are.
Well, I'm actually outside in the car park, but don't tell anybody, don't tell anybody.
Okay, I hope it's not raining where you are anyway. Well, the machines are ready and waiting, and there they are, our number-crunching, digit-munching draw team up in Lottery Mission Control. Now, if you could put your calculators down for a second, can anyone up there tell me the total of the jackpot prizes tonight?
Tonight, Jenny, the combined jackpots across all 3 draws is estimated at £5,450,000.
Oh, Alan and I could buy a few handbags with
Yeah.
that, couldn't we? Oh. Without further ado, let's get started. Alan, can we have a time check, please?
It's 8 minutes to 8 now.
Okay, well, I make that time for Thunderball. As always, keeping an eagle eye on the machines and the balls tonight is our draw master, Louise Waters. How are you this evening?
Fine, thank you.
You see, you speak much more off camera, don't you? I like our chats more than you do, I think. Anyway, Alan, 34 balls need shifting.
They do. Louise, release the balls, please. Excalibur 3 and set of balls number 8. Chosen for us earlier today by Lee Hughes, who's from Little Chalfont. Keeping an eye on Louise, me, and all the goings-on here at Lottery HQ, our independent adjudicator, Graham Clucas. So on Wednesday, over 110,000 winning tickets on this game. I hope some good fortune came your way. Good luck to you tonight, Jenny.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Alan. Draw master, Louise, are we clear to proceed? We are indeed. Good luck, everyone.
This is it then, the first of tonight's draws, which is to be the first number, though, 33. And next this Saturday night, up pops that one, number 1. And here is the third one to be drawn. There it is, 26. We need a couple more from this, our first machine. Here's the first of them, 29. And then finally from this first machine, that one there, which is number 9. Excellent. Okay, Louise, please start up the second machine and release the 14 red Thunderballs. And don't forget, this is the one which could boost your winnings this Saturday night. Jenny.
This is the one. This is the all-important Thunderball. If you've matched any of the numbers so far, this is the important bit, because matching with the Thunderball will make that result all the sweeter. I really hope it's the ball you're looking for. Here goes.
And good luck from me too. So which of those is it to be? Well, the answer is right there, and it's number 5. So, here are tonight's Thunderball numbers again, only this time in ascending order. Number 1, 9, 26, 29, and 33. The Thunderball is number 5. Jenny.
Thank you, Alan. 1 draw down, 2 to go. Time for dream number. Okay, the draw team tells me that Wednesday's dream number draw saw over 64,000 winning tickets, share over £315,000, so well done to them. And remember, 28 pence of every pound spent on dream numbers going towards the London 2012 Olympic and Paralympic Games. So the very best of luck to everyone who's got a ticket for tonight's draw. Let's get underway now. Draw master, are we clear to proceed? We are indeed. Good luck.
So, let's start the machine and release the balls. Now, tonight we're using tourmaline and set of balls number 8, chosen for us this afternoon at random by Mr. Hughes from one of the Chalfonts. No jackpot winners on Wednesday, but 9 of you did match with the first 5 numbers in order and starting with the first digit, and you're now £5 the richer, and that is each in this game, remember. So, good luck tonight. Here we go. Live now on BBC One, tonight's National Lottery Dream Number Draw. The first digit is a 7. So if you've matched with that first one, you're definitely in the game tonight. You've just won £2. Next is a 0. And don't forget, in this game, you have a 1 in 10 chance of winning a prize. That's a 6. There are 7 levels of prize money, ranging from £2 to that cool £500,000. That too is a 6. We're building from left to right, always starting with the first digit, not breaking the chain of numbers. 3. And by the way, these machines, unique in the lottery world, created especially for dream number. That's a 3. Now, will this be your big night? Just 1 more digit to go, and it is worth waiting for, I promise. It's a 2, look. So, tonight's National Lottery dream number is 7, 0, 6, 6, 3, 3, Sure, yeah.
Thank you, Alan. We've had 2 draws tonight. There's only one more to go. And with a jackpot of £4.8 million, it's the big one. It's Lotto. So make sure you join us for that in 11 minutes' time. But now, it's back to Dermot and 1 versus 100.
Thanks, Jenny. Back here, we are with Jillian. Jillian went for the bonus dodge question. She heard this.
There are 9 million bicycles in Beijing. That's a fact. It's a thing we can't deny. Like the fact that
And the question was, name the singer of the hit record we heard. It was either Katie Melly or Joss Stone or Norah Jones. The song was called 9 Million Bicycles. Jillian went with Norah Jones. If she gets this wrong, she is out. Let's see if it's the right answer. Oh. I'm sorry, Jillian.
It's okay.
Very well, Jillian. Really did. There she goes. So, let's see how many people were knocked out on that last question from our 100. 5 got it wrong, so 20 are left, but who's going to be the next one to take on the 100? Let's find out. Hello there, ladies. You are the one. Come and join me in the arena.
The next one to take on the 100 tonight is Terry Turner. Terry's a PA from London who prides herself on her ability to cope in unfamiliar situations. But how is she going to fare against the 100? Let's find out.
Terry Turner, everyone. Hey, Terry, how are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Terry,
I'm so
it's a cruel game. We've just seen Jillian go out. as you can
Yes.
see, but you obviously did quite well with the questions Jillian had.
Yes, I'm quite surprised, to be
You
honest.
look quite surprised.
I was completely shocked.
Okay. Let's see how we do. Here's how it works. I'm sure you know by now, but each one of the 100 over there is worth £1,000 to you. If they get a question wrong, they are out of the game, and that £1,000 is added to your winnings. Knock all 100 out, and you take home £50,000 plus all the money you've gained from defeating your opponents. As you have already seen, you can double your winnings on a question or dodge a question completely, but most importantly, remember, one wrong answer and you are out. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's play 1 versus 100. Let's take a look at your first 2 categories.
Oh.
Sport or Britain? Well, you're not happy already, are you?
This is it, first person out. No. It's no competition, really. I know minimal bits of sport.
Might be a bit of sport you know.
Yeah, that's the thing. Do you take the chance with it? Unfortunately, most of the sport I know is probably football related, but even then I wouldn't be 100% confident. I'll go with Britain.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay. Let's take Britain for your first question. Let's see it. What is the colour of the Chancellor of the Exchequer's budget box? A brown, B green, or C red? Members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. Give us your answer. Okay.
You watch it on the news and everything, and you see him standing there holding it up. It's red. C, red.
No pressure, but obviously, you get this wrong and you're out, yeah?
I know.
So there is pressure.
Yes.
Or is it just life?
There's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
There's a hell of a lot of pressure, yeah. The risk of making a fool of myself, I'll stick with red. It was my gut instinct. It's what I first thought when it came up.
OK. What colour is the Chancellor of the Exchequer's budget box? We are going with red. Let's see if red is the correct answer. Well done. OK, let's see how well that's worked out for you. Let's see how many people got that question wrong. See those red lights? I can tell you 17 got it wrong. It's a great start for you.
Wow.
£17,000. It is you versus 83. Well done.
Cool, thank you.
OK, let's see the next two categories. Words and language or travel?
I'm tempted to go with travel because I think I've got a good chance of maybe knowing some stuff that people up there won't. I'll go with travel. It's what I enjoy, so hopefully it will be a question that will do me some favours.
OK, we are going with travel. Let's take a look at the question, please. Which of the following Spanish costas lies furthest south? Costa Blanca, Costa del Sol, or Costa Dorada? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. Which of the following Spanish costas lies furthest south? A, Costa Blanca, B, Costa del Sol, or C, Costa Dorada? Any thoughts?
It would be a guess.
OK.
It would have to be a guess.
Now you've got some money, you can play one of your two weapons at your disposal, OK? Firstly, if you're feeling confident, you can play a double, which means any money you receive from knocking opponents out on a question will be doubled. Second weapon at your disposal is the dodge. If you play one, you won't have to commit to an answer, but the remaining members of the 100 will. But the price of survival, and this is the important bit, is you lose half your winnings so far, and you will not win any money from knocking your opponents out on the question.
OK. I'm willing to take a bet that the rest of the people here don't know enough about Spain to answer correctly. And I'm better off dodging this one in the hope that I'm going to knock a lot of people out.
I have slashed your prize fund down to £8,500. Which of the following Spanish costas lies further south? The answers would have been either Costa Blanca, Costa del Sol, or Costa Dorada. Which would you have gone for as a guess?
Costa Blanca, literally because I just know the name more so than the other two.
Sure. OK, you would have gone for Costa Blanca. Let's see if Costa Blanca was the right answer. It was Costa del Sol. You did exactly the right thing to dodge. Well done. But this was very much a strategic dodge because you wanted to knock as many people out as possible. Let's see if that gamble paid off. Let's see how many people got the answer wrong. See those red lights? That is very respectable. 26 got it wrong, which is brilliant for you. Yeah. So, even though your total after the dodge is £8,500, it's now you versus 57. Very well played. You're feeling a bit better now, aren't you?
Feeling a little better.
OK. Let's take a look at the next two categories. Actors and actresses or world affairs?
Right. OK. No, I'm gonna go with actors and actresses and hope that it comes up with something that I...
OK. Actors and actresses, please. Let's take a look at the question. Who played Lois Lane in the 2006 film Superman Returns? A, Jessica Alba, B, Kate Bosworth, or C, Naomi Watts? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. How are you feeling?
I think I know it.
Have you seen it?
No.
OK.
No, I haven't. But I read about it, and I saw on the premiere on the TV.
You versus 57. £8,500. Just played one dodge.
Yeah.
Haven't played your double yet.
No.
Possible £115,000 you can win tonight.
Yeah.
That's the situation we're in.
It's tempting to play the double. I don't know that many people are going to know this one. I'm going to go Kate Bosworth and play my double.
Sure?
Not really, but sometimes you get that feeling, and yeah.
Okay. Who played Lois Lane in the 2006 film Superman Returns? Terry is going with B, Kate Bosworth, and she is playing her double.
I don't want to look.
So far, Kerry has beaten 43 of her opponents. She has £8,500 in the bank. However, if she eliminates the remaining 57 opponents, she could be taking home in excess of £100,000. Can she go all the way? We'll find out after we return from the National Lottery HQ for tonight's final draw, which is Lotto. We will see you soon. Sorry,
Thank you, Dermot. Welcome back to Lottery HQ, where the time is currently...
As near as makes no difference, 8 minutes past 8.
I love your time checks, Alan. It means it's time indeed to go red for the big one. It's Lotto. OK, the draw team tell me that on Wednesday evening, one lucky ticket scooped the lot and took that jackpot of £2.6 million. Tonight, though, there's an estimated jackpot of £4.8 million. So, lovely Alan, will you let loose those Lotto balls?
OK, let's release those big money balls. And it's centre balls number 1, draw machine Topaz. They were chosen at random earlier today by Lee Hughes, who's from Little Chalfont. So we're almost there. Plenty of other prizes along the way, of course, but remember, a share of tonight's £4.8 million jackpot could be yours in the next 60 seconds. Jenny.
Thank you, Alan. Here we go. Drawmaster, are we clear to proceed? We are. Good luck.
Here we go. First one's about to appear. And there it is, look, number 26. We shouldn't forget that to date, the National Lottery's given away over £26 billion in prize money. Here's the next one. And that is number 12. It's the 2012 Olympics and Paralympics, which dream number is helping to raise cash for, of course. And here's the next one. And that is number 30. A number of National Lottery Day events which last Saturday celebrated the difference lottery funding has made. Here's the next one. That's number 19. And since it started in '94, the lottery in its various forms has raised over £19 billion for the good causes. That's the next one, which is number 8. Last drawn 3 Wednesdays back, 133rd time as a main ball now. And the 6th one that could make you very rich tonight is number 38. 5th draw in as many weeks for that one. Still just the 167th time as a main ball. And the bonus, should you need it, is number 11. So, this weekend's winning Lotto numbers in ascending order are 8, 12, 13, 19, 26, and 38. The bonus, number 11. Jenny.
Thank you, Alan. That's all from us this evening. There will be a recap of all tonight's winning numbers at the end of 1 versus 100. Alan and I will be back here at Lottery HQ on Wednesday with the midweek draws. Until then, though, from both of us, good luck.
Cheers.
Thanks again, Jenny. Welcome back, everybody. We are back here with Terry. Before the lottery, we asked her who played Lois Lane in the 2006 film Superman Returns. She was 60% sure of the answer. You said Kate Bosworth and you played your double. Let's see if that is the right answer. Well done.
Wow.
Right.
Oh.
Now, let's see how many of your opponents got it wrong. You played your double on this. This could be worth a lot of money to you. Let's see how we go. Let's see those reds. That is very, very impressive. I can tell you 31 got it wrong. That's £31,000. We're doubling to £62,000. Your new total is £70,500. Well done.
Thank you.
None of this money matters until you knock all 100 out. So let's see how that leaves you. It's now you versus 26. Very well played. OK, let's get cracking. You have 2 dodges left. It's you versus 26. Let's take a look at the next 2 categories. Myths and legends or science?
That's horrible. It's really horrible.
The way you've been playing this so far has been very canny, in that if you weren't particularly confident about either category, you're kind of picking questions that you think they might not know.
Yeah. I'm going to go with myths and legends.
OK.
Please.
Myths and legends it is. Let's take a look at the question. According to legend, what is the usual trade of the Irish leprechaun? A, farmer, B, goldsmith, C, shoemaker. Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting.
You can't help me on this one. When you look at that, you think it's kind of obvious, isn't it? Like goldsmith, you know, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. That seems quite, you know, that seems like an obvious answer. Kind of cheeky little chappies, aren't they? They're not really kind of...
Yes, we are.
I scared myself a little going out on a limb with the one before. I need to play this one safe, and yeah, I'm going to dodge this one, please.
OK. According to legend, what is the usual trade of the Irish leprechaun? We're going to dodge this question. What would you have said? A, farmer, B, goldsmith, or C, shoemaker? What would you have gone for?
I would have gone goldsmith, and it is probably right. I didn't want to risk it.
Sure. OK. Cherry would have said goldsmith. Let's see what the answer is.
Oh.
Well played. OK. There's good news and bad news. The good news is that you're still in the game.
Yes.
The bad news is I've had to half your prize fund down to £35,250, Terry.
That's still a lot of money.
It's still a great deal of money. Let's see if your gamble paid off. Let's see how many people got that question wrong. I can tell you, only 7 got it wrong. So even though your total after the dodge is £35,250, it's now you versus 19. Well done. Let's take a look at the next 2 categories, Terry. Hollywood Greats or the bonus dodge. Now, you have 1 dodge left as it stands. It's you versus 19. You've knocked out over 75 of your opponents now. That means you qualified to go for the bonus dodge question. However, get the question wrong and you are out, and one of them will take your place.
Okay.
So, what's it going to be? Do you think you need that dodge to defeat the last 19, or do you like the look of Hollywood Greats?
I do like the look of Hollywood Greats, but I really don't think I know enough to be able to answer a question.
If you go for Hollywood Greats, you've still got 1 dodge left.
That's true. That is true. But then I won't get another chance for a bonus. I'll go with bonus dodge.
OK.
Please.
Terry's going to go with the bonus dodge. Have a look at this. You see in the picture? Let's take a look at the question. This is a famous landmark in which British city? A, Bath, B, Edinburgh, or C, Brighton? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting.
I think I know this.
Yeah?
Look, I know Brighton. I've been to Brighton many times. It's definitely not there. I don't think it's Bath because the streets in Bath, it's, you know the film Oliver Twist?
Yes.
Where they're all selling their wares outside and he's looking out the window. That's the famous street in in Bath, and that's houses, not columns. Does that make sense? That's how it's working out in my brain.
Sure.
So I don't think it's but, it's Edinburgh. It's Edinburgh. If I keep saying it like that, it'll be right. It's Edinburgh.
Okay. Terry's gone with Edinburgh. This is a famous landmark in which British city? This is for the bonus dodge. You said Edinburgh. Let's see what the correct answer is, Terry. Terry, I'm so sorry. It was Bath.
I've been there.
So sorry, Terry.
I've been to all of them.
It's the wrong answer. You leave tonight with absolutely nothing.
Oh,
Sorry, Terry. Terry, everybody, thank you.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure anyway.
So, two ladies have bitten the dust. Terry wasn't able to beat the 100, but join us next week when we find a new one to take on the 100. Don't forget, you can experience being the one if you check out the 1 versus 100 web game at bbc.co.uk/1 versus 100. We'll see you next week.